I could not think of a better team to talk about WorldChain. Why was it important for the World Network to have its own and to build its own L2 blockchain?
We already have over 14 million users, and they need a home that can handle that, just scale-wise. And also, we want to give them way cheaper access to blockspace. So all those people that maybe don't have huge sums of money can actually use this in their daily lives. And we want this to still be working the scale of billion users, where we get there in, fingers crossed, about 3 years. Probably Steven can dive deeper here from engineering perspective.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of multifaceted answer. One is just pure scale. So just forget everything else for a moment. Given the workload that we have and our growth plans, we're going to need the ability to move incredibly fast to scale a blockchain infrastructure to support that many users. Second one was we wanted to be able to create an environment that had like a special class of service for verified humans. So it's, we call WorldChain the blockchain for humans, basically, which means that you have priority and preferences and special class of service.
Steven, you've been instrumental in sort of the creation of WorldChain, and so you're sort of intimately aware of the technical details that are involved in it, and it's pretty unique. Could you talk a little bit about what makes WorldChain so unique?
It is the only blockchain with World ID integrated at the protocol level. Meaning when we're doing things at the protocol level, we know that a transaction is human verified or not, World ID verified or not. So that's kind of the first step. We can tell if a transaction comes from a verified human or not. With that information, then we can do special things. Like, for example, one of the first things we're going to launch is called priority block space for humans, which means, in the blockchain world, you have a block. A block consists of a bunch of transactions. Verified human transactions are going to be at the top of that block. They'll be insulated from certain types of attack that try to extract value from your transactions, if you will. So you can be guaranteed you'll be at the top of the block without one competing against other transactions who might even be willing to pay a higher fee to be included at the top of that block. Right? It eliminates that type of attack or that type of arbitrage that could impact your trade as a human, for example, if you're doing a swap. The other one would be, as Debbie had also mentioned, is like cost. Like, how do we navigate, fee markets for verified humans over time? How do we reduce that? Because our goal is to get that down to less than a cent per transaction.
Wow.
So we're gonna have to be pretty aggressive about how we approach that. But one thing is, and what usually drives up fee markets on any blockchain system is competition for block space. And a lot of times that's through like automated bots or whatever that are doing things. In this case, we want to separate fee markets for verified humans from those from non-verified humans. So if there is bot activity that's driving a fee market up on WorldChain, it'll be driving it up for everyone who's not a verified human. Verified humans will have their own kind of fee market and be insulated from that type of impact.
Yeah. What's the appeal of WorldChain and its focus on prioritizing humans from a development perspective? Why would a developer want to build on WorldChain?
Right. Good question. I mean, if you look at any application, and if your application places any premium on any form of Sybil resistance, right, which means I want to make sure I'm interacting with as many unique people as I possibly can, then WorldChain is a natural home for you, because it'll be the only chain with World ID integrated at the protocol level. And then you get essentially all the benefits I described previously about priority block space and things of that nature. You can know that if I'm building an app that places a premium on interacting with unique humans, that I'm going to be operating in an environment where the fees are going to be low, scalability is going to be high, and my users of my app get that same kind of preferential treatment that other World ID users get.
Now that WorldChain is launched, what makes you most excited about it? What are you most excited to see?
I think I'm most excited to see what developers will build with this, right? It's going to be a game changer for Web3 developers to reach all those users.
Yeah.